You might not see them, but computer chips, semiconductors, are everywhere, powering the devices and systems that define our lives. They're the brains inside your phone, car, TV, and even your refrigerator, translating your commands into digital action. Without them, modern technology would grind to a halt. Beyond gadgets, chips are vital for hospitals, financial systems, power grids, and transportation. Their importance makes them one of the world's most valuable and contested resources. The ability to design and produce advanced chips is now a key to economic power, technological leadership, and national security. This has sparked a fierce global race, with nations vying for control over chip design, production, and supply. The outcome will shape the balance of power for decades. The decisions made in world capitals about chips will impact prices, jobs, and the security of our digital world. The global chip war has begun, and its effects are rippling across the globe. The US has long led in chip design, but manufacturing has shifted to Asia, exposing vulnerabilities. To regain dominance, the US is playing defense, imposing strict export controls to block China from advanced chips and manufacturing tools. These sanctions aim to slow China's progress in AI and military tech. On offense, the US passed the Chips and Science Act, offering over $52 billion to boost domestic chip production. The goal: reduce reliance on foreign suppliers and build a secure supply chain at home. Major investments are underway: TSMC in Arizona, Samsung in Texas, Intel expanding in Ohio and Arizona. These projects promise high-tech jobs and a revitalized industry. But challenges remain. Building fabs is costly, and there's a shortage of skilled workers. Aggressive sanctions could also provoke retaliation, disrupting global supply chains and hurting US companies. The US is betting it can outpace China while rebuilding its own base, a monumental task. Success will require sustained commitment and flawless execution. Facing US restrictions, China is determined to achieve chip self-sufficiency. Backed by massive state investment, China is pouring billions into research, development, and manufacturing. The goal: break free from foreign tech and build a world-class chip industry. Despite sanctions, Chinese firms like Huawei and SMIC have made surprising advances, producing competitive chips with older equipment. China is also focusing on dominating the market for mature, essential chips used in cars and appliances. By building new fabs for these legacy chips, China could control a huge share of global supply. Yet it still lags behind leaders like TSMC and Samsung in cutting-edge chip making. US sanctions have created bottlenecks, especially in accessing the most advanced manufacturing tools. China is racing to innovate before restrictions tighten further. Its success or failure will reshape the global tech landscape. While the US and China compete, Saudi Arabia is taking a different path, using its wealth to buy into the tech future. Through Vision 2030, the kingdom is investing billions to become a global hub for AI and technology. Instead of building chip factories, Saudi Arabia is partnering with top US tech firms and investing in AI infrastructure. The goal: attract talent, build data centers, and train a new generation of engineers. By leveraging advanced chips from companies like Nvidia, Saudi Arabia aims to lead in AI innovation. This strategy creates new dynamics in the chip war, aligning Saudi interests with the US and countering China's influence. But it also raises questions about the global distribution and responsible use of powerful technologies. Saudi Arabia's bold move shows the chip race is now a global contest of wealth, strategy, and ambition. The chip war is a defining geopolitical contest, shaping the future of technology, security, and the global economy. It's not just a corporate battle, it affects prices, innovation, and the devices we rely on. As countries redraw supply chains and prioritize national interests, technology could become more expensive and less accessible. Competing tech blocks may fracture the open digital world, making devices and software incompatible across regions. The stakes are highest in security. Advanced chips power military systems and cyber capabilities. Taiwan, the heart of chip production, is now a critical flashpoint. The outcome of this race will determine whether technology unites or divides us. Will we see global collaboration, or a world split by digital borders? The invisible engines, semiconductors, are at the center of a struggle that will define our future.